Chef's kiss.
Of course.
I like
You
that.
gotta spice it up with your own special sauce.
You know, get the pepper in there, spice it up. Give a little bam. You do that when you cook? You give a little emerald lagasse, just bam. Throw the spices right on the pan.
It depends on what I'm cooking. If you have to be really careful with how much you put in, probably not. But if it's like some salt, you can go like, and you flick it in.
Or you give the little salt bay, where you just
Oh,
the salt right down the other and just
the classic.
yeah.
Cook at all?
Yeah.
I cook pretty much every day. It's at home. Here, not as much because. Yes.
Well, I don't have the numbers on my dial, so it's all in Celsius to begin with. I don't know the temperatures. I don't know where the dials
You
go.
want to put it on 220, which
I don't know where that is.
You turn it halfway.
Halfway? So
And then one
you can give
more
me a
fourth.
So clock position, 7 o'clock.
Actually, not 1/4, but more like halfway, and then like another additional 10%. Then you're at about
so like
220.
6:15.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I can
But
remember
like
that.
here.
I've been cooking stovetop a lot, and I've been overfilling the pan a little bit, but
Do you have a gas stove at home as well?
yeah.
I cannot cook with gas. I'm an electrical kind of guy.
It's looking spicy.
Well, you know what? We can bring back the panel. Ask them if they cook.
Good.
I don't know how their cooking situation is.
Oh, that's no good.
No, it's not open flames
You
necessarily,
should have known
but
better.
I do not like them very much because
Really?
I worked as an electrician for 2 years. I don't know how it's called. It's like flex saw. This little, you know what I mean? You cut like metal and stuff, and you're gonna. No.
Like a saw cutting metal. Oh yeah.
No, I don't know how it's called, but it's like a little handheld saw that you cut metal with. The point is, I got burned by sparks, so I hate flames and hot things.
Okay.
Like my entire arm was burned here. Ooh. But who said I hate you guys?
Cool
I love
'em
you
off.
guys. Well, there's one scar. There's 2, 3. Okay.
No, this is. I wanted a banter. All right. Let me see if pressing F9 works.
All right. I'm gonna try as well.
Does it work? Boop. I'm not gonna touch it.
Okay, but we
They're
can't
also-
really go into details because it would not be. Yeah, it would be 21 plus.
Okay.
But we're going for the easy version. Glass door. Glass door.
Wait. Yeah.
Same glass door.
How did you get hurt by a glass? Did you walk into a
All right,
glass
so,
door?
okay.
Did you think it was a window?
Wait, so you're the glass door, okay?
Okay.
You have to position yourself a bit closer. So we had this walkway in our house, right?
Do I open this way or
you
do I
stay, you
open this
stay.
way?
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
I'll open you. So,
I don't want to be here
It's
anymore.
like this narrow, right?
Yeah.
And the door is here, so I'm like la 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 la. My brother is like holding the doorknob. Doesn't
So,
want to let me open the
this
door.
way?
No, it doesn't open.
Still close?
So I go right through the door. Like that. I love that.
That's great.
That was great.
And then I shattered all on the ground.
And you shot on the ground. Not all on the ground. Unfortunately, a little bit on my neck, a little bit on my arms.
Okay.
It was a rough one.
So you experienced like Final Destination light.
Yeah, and that's also the first time in my life where I saw like light flashing from my eyes. I
Wait.
thought-
First time?
Yeah.
So it's happened more than once.
I've had a couple of near extinction.
Extinction.
Yeah.
Extinction. Okay.
My body was about to go extinct a couple of times.
Okay.
I'm a very daring individual.
I don't know if walking into a door is daring.
I mean, I didn't want to.
But-
Okay, how does a door just break like that? It's not like a Terminator.
It's class.
Yeah, but I'm
Tension.
Oh. Anyway, that happened. Oh, this story. Arm wrestling. Yeah. Arm wrestling. Did I have another one? I think I'm good. No. But I was just burned for a while and then it healed itself. There was also part of the glass door. Like it shattered on my head. Okay, oh yeah, another story. Okay, you got it. All right, so me and my brother, he's 5 years older.
Yeah.
We were carrying a washing machine from the basement, about 26 stairs or so.
How old were you when you were doing this?
I was about 10. He was 15.
Wait, you were carrying a washing machine when you were 10?
He was 15. I was 10. Like we're doing teamwork.
Total age still doesn't feel like you should be picking up a washing machine.
Relax. Anyway, we did it super easy, right? Going up, la 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 la. I was also a pretty big kid, so I was quite strong myself. And then we go up with the machine, right?
You were holding it here.
No, he literally just says, "Oh, I can't hold it anymore." Just fucking like drops it.
It's teen. I would expect that.
He drops it on me, and I roll down with the washing machine on me, like about 10 stairs or so.
Wait, you're still here today?
I had a massive hole in my head.
No.
That's it. Oh,
okay.
Dota started. Let's go.
All right.
Whew. Wow, glad I didn't have to go into more details there.
I'm just a 10-year-old carrying a washing machine.
Dude, I was owning that machine. Like, if my brother didn't let go...
From the sounds of it, it sounds like it owned you pretty hard.
Yeah, but that's because my brother sabotaged me. He probably couldn't take my non-existent Dota.
Right.
You know, jealousy is a thing. For something that doesn't even exist. Look at that Dota.
Yeah.
You said LGD, right?
Yeah.
Why?
I like their draft a lot more. Even though they have this brood on EHOME, I don't really see it do that well up against both Mars and the Magnus, especially with the help from this Ricky. I worry about the Storm too. Getting caught here is very possible. It's not the open Storm games we've been seeing.
Yeah, I think I'm convinced. The only question mark I have is the brood mana. Like Ricky against brood is not good. Once he reaches level 6, you're kind of in trouble. You have no way to clear the spiders. So I'd expect as soon as brood is 6, they'll have to get the Mars or Magnus on that lane and kind of swap the lanes with the Ricky. Because otherwise they will not be able to deal with that brood. But just pure timing-wise, I think it's going to be rough for EHOME, for sure. If they ever get the sleeping dart on the Storm, that's an easy kill right there. Even on the Ursa, he might not be able to pop ult.
How's Ursa's lane going to go up top?
Mars, Snap, a lot of potential for Harris here. So I do not expect him to free farm or anything of the sort. It should be quite rough. But I personally consider Mars, yeah, decently ranged hero. Melee, by the way. Just like Monkey King. But
yeah, Monkey King's melee range is ridiculous.
Yeah, 350. Mars once doesn't disappoint either, though. We haven't seen much of his Magnus hero, but I think he's a little bit underpicked.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to get picked up nearly that much. We were seeing him in a couple positions in the past, off lane, even sometimes. Well, we were seeing him in a 5 once upon a time.
Yeah, and Empower was still very strong.
Oh, you guys watching at home that we're trying to put in predictions on dpc.pwesports.cn/fun. Question for this game is, what will be Sylar's CS at the 10-minute mark?
It might be less than 50.
Yeah, it was 0 to 41, I believe, 41 to 60, and 60 plus.
Whoever voted 60 plus might be in trouble here. They're going to sit in at 2. Oh, 3.
Yeah. Maybe you can go back to the jungle. A couple jungle creeps in there.
Yeah. Maybe he farms the small camp couple times.
That lane goes for him. Chalice down here, bottom up against Ame and Y. He's there with Fade, and then over mid, nothing to say. XM for those.
Oh, good score.
Interesting matchups over in the mid, and he's got the Vortex for the shots coming in from the tower. Nothing to say. Doesn't have much more to follow up, though.
Still a ton of Harris. This single water rune wouldn't be able to get him back to full. He'll still be sitting at around 75%, which isn't too bad, but good effort here by the Magnus. It's really the only way you can ever win this lane. Also, if it wasn't a Storm, but a normal hero without 6 armor, he would have probably died. Does he have 6 armor?
This early in the game being under the tower, and he's able to survive that because he was behind the tower almost.
Yeah. That's a tiny. Tiny's dead.
Right now, 17-1. 14-2, so things staying pretty even. Do you expect Storm to look to grab the Orchid first, or are we going to see more of that Kaya first into the Orchid?
This game is very tough for I think you can't itemize enough defensive tools until you BKB. Trying to steal the bounty rune won't be in time though.
It's going to be also trying to deny it.
Just didn't quite make it. But yeah, so I think the offensive route is the correct play for Storm. If you can't defend yourself, you gotta kill the enemy.
Right.
If you ever get sleeping guarded, one stun, one speed, you're dead. Like, kill them before they kill you, basically. I'm very surprised Ricky is doing this poorly.
Only 8-2.
Yeah.
He wasn't even the question for who gets. Yes, ooh, they've got the Fire Snap Cookie with the Spear. Sylar getting low up top. Little Shredder doing a lot of damage in the full south at south.
It's tough. The God's Rebuke, the -8 armor applied from Snapfire really hurts a lot. It's a lane with great synergy.
Swell.
Just to run away.
Just run, but Chalice grabbing first blood on Ame.
How
All
did
by
he
himself.
die
I mean,
there?
Fade's not even there. They want to go down for a Y under the tower. Meanwhile, top Sylar's dead. Carries losing their lives, and well, he's dead to Fade. Stop.
I don't know how Ricky died to Brew 3-6. There was a massive blunder, should not happen. He killed him with life leech attacks. Right? Sure, happens, I guess. That also tells me though that Sylar is not comfortable at all against Broodmother. Or against his new Broodmother at least.
Yeah, Ame's gonna have to try and figure it out and see how it goes. We've seen Broods shut down already today.
Kill.
X-Nova.
A lot of damage.
Taking a lot of damage, but Jinq, he'll heal up thanks to the Purifying Flames a little.
Well, you can see the pressure on the top lane is really mounting. Ursa's not farming well at all. But neither is the Ricky. However, the difference is Ricky will have empower to help him.
Do they try to form this small camp, or do they try to do something else with this this Ursa? Maybe move him out into the jungle quicker.
Yeah, his lane is certainly nobody had hoped for.
Through here.
I'm really surprised. Broodmother got first blood, sure, but his CS is really low. It's a lot of damage.
Yeah, again, why in trouble? Trying to inch away, but Chalice gets the kill.
He hits hard on the Titan.
We're trying to run tricks of the trade, trying to keep distance between him and the two heroes from EHOME. It's tough to catch Ricky at times, but even with multiple blink strikes, multiple tricks of the trade, they're almost keeping up.
The treasure him a whole lot. He didn't have any points in aura yet. But once that comes online, he's gonna be really squishy on Ricky.
I want to go for him again in the land of sleep. He might just be dead if they chase under the tower, but with one blink strike, the distance away is a little bit too much for them to handle. You can see though, they're thinking about diving the tower out. Now they got the RP over me to them. He'll fall to nothing to say.
It was an amazing setup. Snap. Had an improve, get a creep. Managed to set the RP for the Magnus. And Fabian seems to be fine himself on the top lane.
Yeah, he's doing a really job by himself at the moment, as he is sitting at 43. And
the worry for Ricky going for a move.
Tricks of the trade again with the thoughts of maybe diving into the tower. They've done it once already. They went for Y that way, so they're looking for those opportunities.
This Broodmother life is got nerfed for sure. There's no way you have 70% life still level 1. Level 3 ultimate kind of thing. And you're getting straight level 1. And it also gives you bonus damage.
So Ricky going Diffusal.
He's 6 now on Brood. This bot lane is gonna be
potentially really quickly.
Yeah, they need to bring some other heroes. And Syncue is TPing. Ricky is also 6. Snova also joining the fray.
Go over, swim on to Fade. That'll stun him up. Snap Cookie right on top of Fade. They need one more shot. They'll finally get it from Y. The chase on the with the rotation over from X Nova ends up being a 1-for-1 trade as Ame's on the run, but invisible.
Now yeah, leave this spider. Do it real quick against it, which is decent. Not very high level in stroke though. Still not. Sir, I'm expecting Max to keep down here as soon as this brew is out of control.
Not working with a lot of mana, but has those
Arcane boots.
arcane boots.
And the tower is
Gone.
I guess it is lit up.
I'm a little shocked that they're just gonna give it up here.
I thought Magnus was TP there. 2 hit the spiders pretty much. Is he in danger of dying? He does. Honestly, I don't have the best read on the new Brute Mother as well.
Right.
I don't know how much damage it deals.
Sweep out. Coming through on a Y. Look at the damage. Just a quick kill there for Dallas.
And more babies.
Really quite disgusting. Mark comes over.
That needs 4
He needs 5. Greater than 60.
Uh-oh.
Not looking like he's gonna get it.
Yes. I hope. There's more. Sylar, your fans. Oh,
Now it's just 2 here.
I missed both.
He needs 2 more.
The
Camp's up there.
Oh.
Can't get it. 5 seconds. They're going for Ame. And now they use on XM again. They read it down. They'll get the kill there on the walk. X trying to walk away.
Nope.
But Earthspook comes to the kill onto Ame. Long and Ame hitting the deck. Right now it's a 1K lead for Evil.
Yeah, there was no follow-up on the storm. Sure, you blink up, but where's the damage? It's very coordinated, really. I need to mark it right away. Snap by level 6, but didn't have any of it. So, very survivable here earlier with the high armor. So, no problem. And he is going into the orchid first. I like that approach the best, as I said.
Right.
You can't live, just kill them. If you kill 2, but you die yourself, that's fine.
Falling. Protect, sweep. Not just getting blown up.
He was actually playing pretty damn well.
Yeah.
With consistent as he can be.
This is a big series.
Yeah, but if you look at the last series they played against VG, I believe, right?
IG.
IG, yeah, sorry. Completely crushed them. The performance, you think they would mangle EHOME as well? Not at all. This is the sleepy LP.
Yeah. And this series, so they should be winning.
Yeah. We've had coffee, the coffee drink. We have not seen power yet. He's gonna need it soon, because he's only sitting at 40. Yes. Ricky is really struggling. Sitting in. We've got to get again.
Yeah, ball lightning vortex going in an Ame. Puchin's in, tricks to the trade to avoid it.
Dust too. Oh, the other dust as well. Wow.
And then the dive to vision him, read it down, and they're gonna turn this. They'll get the count at Nova. They'll look for him. He's got enough mana to really ball lightning out.
Which cocked with dust. If right away, if Ricky dodge one dust with the tricks and the other dust with the blink strike, Leo must be kicking himself for this one.
Yeah, both attacks there to get the kill onto Ame really could be devastating. Ricky opportunities like take full advantage. You have any opportunity to like that too.
I'm not sure I think, but this was a big swing. Free tower, killing the Ricky, you died on hero. Probably about 1,000 gold or so made up by the Radiant team. And he's getting very close to 800 gold away. Stats online, Storm is gonna be really scared. All of them really, especially Storm.
Yeah, they feel for both positions.
So Ursa is also going to this pool.
Yeah.
I guess everybody's building it. I'm still kind of trying to see out how I like it. It just makes you very strong early on. Like it adds more overall damage to the battlefield it does. But it's just that we don't get the good game. We have said it once and he just won't know his carrying upon.
Right.
We really have to see how it pays off. It's gonna have it quite a bit, you know.
The question is, does he or Rick gets his zone online?
Haven't seen a whole lot from the Brute money. Mostly to the Grimstroke, which is defending the tower. Usually at tier 2 towers under a lot of pressure at this point.
Meanwhile, you've got the Blink Dagger available on the Magnet.
And on the
They're
Mars.
moving over. One of the kill, they're gonna smoke. We'll find them. The question is what do they get out of it. Blink Skewer back, the damage out on the fade. That'll make the next Nova as well. Then back away from that.
Could have been a lot worse if they in Blue Smoke had some sort of vision there with those Blink Daggers. Have a lot of control. They have Cookie, they don't screen yet. They have Arena, Spear, P, Magnus, Inkswell, Silence from the Grimstroke. A lot of tools to deal with this Ursa. And Storm too.
Yeah. Could potentially catch more than one person. Soulbind into this is might be devastating to should be devastating to this.
And now Rick needs Diffusal on well as well. So this is where the dance begins. He doesn't have Manta yet. How often can Storm kill Rick before he gets Manta?
Arena. I got the Spear ending onto the Brewmother. They're also going to use the RP. Cornermer's Kisses is out. Like they just want to get this kill on a Chalice. They want to make sure that they shut him down.
They unloaded 3 out of the 4 ults on him. I wouldn't be surprised if Grimstroke also used ult if it wasn't 2-man ult.
Right.
Yeah, they just absolutely wanted to get the kill. Get it, but it gives quite a good window of opportunity for now to go and defuse the blade. And they're going straight into push with action. They also know they unloaded everything.
They've got the Ursa to do it. They have the minus armor to get it.
I don't even know if they're aware. They have 0 ones in the area. We have seen so many times what the Storm with Aegis can do.
Yeah, they're just a little bit late. I think they knew at the end, and they just could get it done.
I mean, even if they don't really have any tools to fight around the pit, since they use all their abilities.
Well, GD now leading in net worth. That's to be kind of predicted with the fact that the Empower to work with. The question is, can he overcome that? They've got the Age. They're working with a double damage right now. Certainly an opportunity to break the game open for themselves.
Yeah, the Storm can kill just about anybody with the like a Mars will die, even a Max will die as well. Be very, very careful here. Tread carefully. What's the Brood? Pipe completed. He's weak. Maybe on Brood. Okay. Usually they go for the Greaves. It's like a hybrid kind of build, I guess. Like it will be right click as well as being like a semi-medic.
Used by LGD, they might be able to find Sylar. He's got the Aegis to work with. Smoke gets broken. Spots him. Spear, H-Swell, all hitting onto the... So they've got the minus armor with Lord Shredder. Power is not going to do enough, and... God. losing his life to XM. But now Ame's jumping forward. They've got the false prophet comes in to skewer. RP only on a 2. Sylar winning it off.
Storm is dead.
Little Shredder pops the Aegis. Well, they've lost XM and X-Nova. The two heroes gone, and no rating really hurts him as Sylar ends up dying to Ame. This didn't look amazing to start.
Yeah, it was a 4v4 fight. Actually, Stroke was part of the fight, but then TP bottom to try to defend the tower, which he did manage to do. Brute might have got at least 62, so that's a decent trade for them. But using Ursa and Storm really hurts.
Skewer landing. Fade again. Trouble like saved here by Chalice. Looking forward to TP exempt. No Earth Splitter.
The new Earth Splitter
through.
But he's alive!
Just alive. Oh, wow.
I thought the new Earth Splitter change would have killed him there, which is below 3 seconds now, so it can cancel TPs. But, yeah, makes it out barely thanks to that all-time spear.
Just stayed alive. 100 health.
Save the president.
Did success. Ame with the jump, the silences. Ame, he gets the kill, he goes to the tricks of the trade, now on the low ground, but the rest of the team, they're coming over. He needs to be very careful and will fall. Sylar gets the kill on Ame. They did get a kill on XM, but now they need to review without losing much more, and it looks like Q might be next. Soulbind to hold them close, but there's 4 heroes running the Snapfire who won't be able to get that Fire Snap Cookie jump off into the low ground.
This time he pays for the kill with his life, but you can really see how fast the Storm dies against this Ricky. You get him with a different cloud, he is more than likely just gonna die. Too much physical damage coming out from the Ricky. Hits like a truck with the Yasha as well. The CS looks really funny though. 141 CS Grimstroke. Of course, those spiderlings, they don't give a whole lot of money. I think it's 4 or 5 spiders equal 1 creep.
1 creep, so he's really at 50.
Yeah.
Ish.
34. Yeah, so look cool though.
I see us so well. This game, you mean my
Yeah. What do you mean? Look at the CS ball. I'm above the earth. Yeah, really itemizing into a lot of BKBs now on the Dire. Almost itemizing into 1, as well as Ursa and Brood.
Yeah, they desperately need it. Smoke screen's just such a killer to them.
Once they're online, it's gonna be quite difficult, I'd imagine, for Radiant to team fight. They need a really good RP. Arena's gonna be useless. And I wanna see the shot in the ring. He might not wait until the next roach spawns to see if you can get it from there. Otherwise, you'll have to. But it's a really good tool, this game. Set up on the Storm, set up on anyone, just put Ursa to sleep.
Yeah, kite him as much as possible.
Yeah, but there's no way to spell that. I'm not sure about that. For me.
BKB's almost finished for Chalice. Second of the net worth behind. Just thing to say on Magnus.
For Chatless. For the Chatless. Oh. Who wants to let spiders do the work for you? Do it yourself. You're the mama.
Work in tandem.
Yeah. Pretty selfish, to be honest, to just say nah. Just do it. I've seen an interesting build up.
Spear. Oh, that's a hit on the RP. Ball ending into the board. They've got the silence onto the Storm. XM falls, so more nothing to say does. XM was hit the deck. They've got themselves the Earth Split falls. The sweep that hits onto this Mars. And now they've stunned up Chalice with the Inkswell. They fought back on the Oracle.
They're all making it out alive?
Bola, and now the jump. Got silence and the damage on a Sylar. EHOME have jumped in too far. They've got the dust, but that'll be purged. They're still looking for +1s here. Stroke of Fate, 1 more shot. Ame with the double kill. They go after Nova. He bought back. Now dead for 60.
His Ricky damage output with the Empower is ridiculous. So much damage coming up from all his agi items so early into the game. And it looked terrible with the RP at the beginning, but made it work somehow. The first BKB completed on Broodmother. Actually, Ursa already had his as well. BKB and Ursa. It was a very close RP. Very close on hitting both, but you can just storm. Very confident, smoke screen there.
Yeah, that's BKB. I just don't think you can be that.
You can't.
That confident at all.
You need your BKB. Now the problem is, Ricky has Mantle Cell already. So your Orchid purchase
doesn't feel nearly.
It doesn't feel that good. Mars almost BKB. He already has BKB on Magnus. It's gonna be a tough game for XM here.
So lucky to get away, but the rest of the team not so fortunate.
We have seen this Broodmother fall in a very similar way a couple of times now. Where it's really strong the laning phase to pressure the enemy jungle, but in fights you're not offering that much. There was this really cool build I saw. The group went eBay Dagon. Because his old nuke actually deals 520 damage over the team. Plus E-Blade, it's a good 1200 damage, plus Dagon is over 2000.
Blink at the missed by 50 on the arena, so now that having sort of try and turn this. Silence BKB, Sylar on the run, hit with the soul bind.
Just gonna run. And now defensive BKB. RP is now back online. He's looking for a big one.
Even just putting it on the Chalice might even be worth it.
He does have BKB though, so if you can't burst him, you're gonna be in trouble. Your life is back up.
Your burst options aren't exactly massive. They're smoked. Thinking about even going for a pick here up, and maybe even Roche if it were up.
Roche up already.
So they're gonna posture to be there at least.
That ward could be really game winning for them though. This high ground ward. Raiden is not aware of.
Chalice coming over. Looking Boa, with Skewer back. Now they've got the ball landing as well as the Vortex onto the back line. So BKB being popped here by XM. Splitter. Not enough. Why?
That's another BKB expect for nothing.
For the Inkswell jump, but can't get close enough to anybody.
Nice spear.
Spotted.
Oracle dead. No buyback means it could potentially be a Roshan for Radiant.
And that's the shard. I don't really understand why the walls of the pit don't work here.
I don't think anybody does. But just as a math player, you gotta know it doesn't.
Yeah.
That's all you need to know. It's literally a wall.
Landing all the way over. RP comes through the Outlands onto the Broodmother. They'll get the kill there on the Chalice.
He gets destroyed.
Sylar trying to come around the back to get the kill on the Y. They've got the super onto Ame as well. Nothing to say with the BKB. Doesn't have the RP to go with, but they've got the arena as well as the spear. The Mortimer's Kiss is coming in to get the kill on a fade. Then we'll go over now. It's Sylar. Down he goes. Chalice bought back. Uh-oh.
And this is why you have to click on the enemy heroes. Mars, BKB, Korea delivered it. They were not aware at all. Commit on him with Orchid, everything. They pop BKB and they all like, oh. You're on the arena, guys. You could just see everybody just instantly try to disengage. It just didn't work. Look at the Ricky damage. Insane actually for the items he has. It's not that much.
Pro Courier coming in.
Yeah. And now look how they're gathering around the Mars. And then they're like, oh damn! Wow! Run out, guys, we can't run out. Oh damn! Whoa! The panic! Woo. We pressed the button, guys. We didn't know.
Now they've got the sleeping dart.
I wouldn't go as far and say they would have won the team fight, but they definitely would have won. Ricky.
Oh, look at them. They're right back.
And he clipped him.
That's unfortunate.
2 seconds.
Well, now your Oracle
On the pop BKB.
very playing Vortex. Now the arena silence onto a couple to go after Ame. It looked like the Oracle was dead to right shoulder, but it's not going to land. Ame, he's silenced. He's on the run. He's got the Aegis to work with. They already got the kill on Sylar as well as X-Nova. They'll look towards the rest of the team. The Sleeping Dart doesn't land, but they've got the spear back on his Chalice as well as the Inkswell on Ame. That doesn't connect. Wow. And he loses his life. Okay. The ulti of Chalice.
Yeah, the spiders. eating him up from inside. It does. I mean, didn't quite catch it on camera, but he used his BKB on the hill, jumped down, tried to kill the Stroke, but he was fighting Stroke, Snapfire, as well as Magnus, and they just pummeled close here.
So again, Chalice.
Very tanky, but
BKB.
Oh, another one.
Another whip.
That's
That's two. Nothing.
A Brute Mother.
Well, away from the team. And he's going to survive. He can skewered towards the false promise. They look over at X-Nova. They should have full supports here at least. X-Nova dead, lightning in into the silence. Oh no, XM! He'll fall Sylar next.
And he had no BKB on the Storm.
GG.
All right. GG indeed. Okay, I mean, how quick it goes, right?
A lot of quick games.
Game was just even. Well, what, 3-4 minutes ago? 16k gold did accumulated really fast, and EHOME were just like, we're done.
They
don't want to
knew
play.
It was over. I mean, it was 15k behind at that point, but they had a couple of major mistakes that just
had taken a page out of SAG's book.
Yeah.
They're like,